Hello everybody and welcome to episode 17 of What the Hell? This series is still going on. I totally forgot that this was even a thing on the channel. Yeah, well, I didn't forget. Did I already use that joke in the last time the last time that we took a month off of the series? Or 2 months or something like that? I don't know. I probably did. Oh well, we recycle jokes a lot on this channel. Hello everybody. I told you that I would finish this series, and we're gonna do it, slowly but surely. It's a little weird, because, and I do feel like I have to explain, so I will probably put up some text right now that tells you to skip ahead if you aren't interested in the explanation about why this series hasn't been happening. But I do feel like I need to explain myself for you guys that actually like this series. So, recently, over the past couple months, the channel's really been focused on Mass Effect. I played through the entire trilogy in preparation for Andromeda, which came out, and while we were doing that, we were actually having 2 Let's Plays going on at the same time, along with the Mass Effect streams. We were having Resident Evil 7, Steins Gate, and the Mass Effect streams. And then once Resident Evil fell off, it didn't really fall off, it ended, I kind of just focused on Mass Effect because I needed to get Mass Effect done, before Andromeda came out. And so, that was all fine and dandy, but the reason that I haven't been making Steins Gate videos, I will be honest with you guys, I had something spoiled for me about the Steins Gate anime, and I don't know how closely the video game follows the anime, but I had something spoiled for me that happens in the anime of the show, and as a result, it put me off. I didn't like what was spoiled for me, and I don't want to experience it, and I really hope it isn't in the game. But I had that much of an emotional reaction to what was spoiled to me that I didn't want to play the game. I will be completely honest with you guys. I won't say what it is. I will say what it was when it happens, if it happens. And I'm hoping either that it doesn't happen or that it's something that can be undone through the use of time travel or something. But I had something spoiled for me about the Steins Gate anime, and as a result, I just didn't want to play the game. It really put me off from playing the game, but I did tell you guys that I was going to finish the series, and who knows, maybe that's something that only happens in the anime, and it doesn't happen in the game. I strongly doubt that, but it could be. So we are going to get back into it now. If you don't remember where we left off, we basically left off where John Titor, we were texting him, and he had told us that we were the chosen one. He wanted us to be the messiah of the new world, like lead the rebellion against CERN. So, we're gonna get back into it. This is probably where the text will have told you to skip to. So we'll get back into it now, and I need to be very, very careful now with my predictions, because now I actually do know something that may happen down the line, and I don't want to spoil that for you guys as well. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Sorry for the 4.5 minute long opening. My apologies. Let's go. I'm no messiah. I'm the insane mad scientist, Huey Kuma, who has walked through fire and bathed in an ocean of blood to escape the clutches of the organization. My desire is chaos unending. Do you think that destroying the system will bring peace to the world? The answer is no. No, I say. Death to the naive fools who believe such lies. The collapse of authority means that lawless chaos shall reign.
Makishi, what the hell happened to Okarin?
Beats me. A few hours ago, he was exchanging emails with John Titor, and then he suddenly got quiet. And then he started ranting. He's been like this for half an hour.
He's been acting strange all day, don't you think?
Agreed. Listen up, lab mems. It's time to resume Operation Erd.
Seriously? The manager's still downstairs, you know?
Fret not. It's almost closing time for the Brontube workshop. The phone wave doesn't work at night, remember? It's worth a try. We need to figure out how late the phone wave, named subject to change, works. At the same time, I want to see if the two of you can use D-mails to change the past.
Change the past?
I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Titor's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves, and to do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to D-mails somehow, and as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to Titor, I have a supernatural power, the one I call reading Steiner. Let's check. Sorry to interrupt my monologue. Mayushi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gumbum? It's supposed to be Gundam. Setsuri? I want an autograph from his voice actor. Well, we gotta drop a save to see what the different responses are to adorable Mayuri. In case you don't know, Mayuri is my favorite character of anime. My waifu, which is a little weird because she's 16, which is, I suppose, legal in Japan, but not here in America. But really, I mean, this is old, so by now she's like my age, right? She's like 20, 21, I don't know when this came out, but she's definitely over 18 now. Assuming that she was a real character, which she's not, so it's still a little weird. So see what the responses are. You're still reading anime magazines? You're a true otaku. That's not very nice. Okay, what's the button? There it is. W. Still remember. Okay. Try the next one. Gumbum. Setsuri, is he from the latest Gumbum? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway. Okay. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Did you guys miss this series? The 5 of you who actually watch it? I want an autograph from the voice actor. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. Sure, we'll go with that. You voice actor otaku. Otaku's actually like a really, really mean thing in Japan, if I remember right. So maybe that's not nice. My doubts about Taito's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes. Change the past to your liking, as long as it's something easy to observe. Preparations for the phone wave are complete. Daru's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Karisu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things. I'm going back to my hotel. Show me your report from today's experiment tomorrow. Hold it! When I grab her by the shoulder, Karisu nearly topples over. Hey, what's your problem? Who's writing that report? You, of course. This is your operation. And if we could get a report from the subject too, that would be even better. Karisu glances at Daru. Are you not interested in changing the past? What happened to your eagerness to experiment? Did you forget what I said this afternoon? I'm against it. But you were so enthusiastic when we began the experiment. You went along without a single complaint. In your dreams, maybe. I twist my lips into a grin. You're not being objective, Christy... Celebsev. If you're going to correct yourself, at least get it right. We've already performed one experiment. I changed the past.
Hey, no fair.
Ah, but you were in on it too. But when the past changed, you forgot that it had ever happened.
Are you talking about this afternoon? I mean, when you suddenly started asking about the Lotto 6.
Exactly. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon.
You're not joking, are you?
I'm serious.
Seriously?
One good look at my face and Daru seems to understand that I'm not joking. Karisu, on the other hand, has a sour look, but she's always looked like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.
Okay, there's one thing about the past I definitely want to change.
Daru is quick to adapt, as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires. I think it's probably that one. What, are you going to tell yourself to go on a diet? That's not nice.
I wouldn't diet even if future me told me to.
Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Ferris Cup, held at May Queen plus Nyan Squared a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Ferris at Rhinet Axis Battlers match. You're gonna change the result?
I remember every move Ferristan made. It'll be easy to take her from behind. Aren't I a genius?
Well, no, because if she's still a better player than you, can't she just adapt to you adapting to her and then still beat you? Which I feel like is what's gonna happen, because I kind of feel like there's this overarching, like, you can't really change the past. I feel like you can kind of change the past, but you can't majorly change the past. At least it seems that way. Because we couldn't win the lottery even when we knew the numbers. We still missed a number. Interesting. Interesting. Do you think if we... because before, we purposely got a couple of the numbers wrong in order to only win third place. Do you think if we would have sent all of the correct numbers back, we would have won second place or third place? Do you think? Because maybe it only alters, like, a couple of the numbers when you send it back? Interesting, I wonder.
Hey, when...
Ferris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy. That's what I'm saying. Whatever, Daru. Prepare to demail.
Oh yeah, I'll give him my best shot.
Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. It's 6:55 p.m. It's gonna be so weird editing a video for the first time in like 2 months. I haven't edited a video in forever. I mean, I guess if you count like that 50-second highlight from the Mass Effect Andromeda streams, but that wasn't really editing. I haven't edited a video in forever. It's only been streams. No way to know if the phone wave will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet. So, why do you think you're the only one who remembers? Well, you see, Tidor kinda told me. You're awfully persistent. I see why they call you the zombie. I don't follow. Zombies never stop coming. They're persistent. Cut the jokes. I'm serious here. Of course you are. You're never joking. You're never not serious. Double negative. Karisu's glare is scarier than usual. I might have wet myself a little there. I think that the key is who receives the demail. Only the recipient himself, or herself, is able to retain his or her memories. That would be my guess. Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to demail. We'll never know unless we experiment. After Daru, you'll send the next email. Think about what you want to write. No. Karisu replies emphatically. I'm not sending one. Scared? That's not it. Then are you worried about time paradoxes? Well, there's that, but it's more like a personal policy. A policy? Changing the past feels like cheating. I may only have 18 years of life experience, but I don't want to change any of those memories. I see, you're perfect now, so you don't want to change. I actually sort of adopt the same philosophy. I'm very much a person who believes that all of your mistakes and all of the hardships that you've been through in life are what make you who you are. So if you were to change any of that, you could fundamentally change who you are as a person. And maybe you might like that. Maybe you may not like who you are as a person. You know, but me, personally, I do like who I am as a person, and so I feel like if I had changed any of those memories, or not necessarily memories, I suppose, but change any of those experiences, or, maybe just altered traits about myself, I'm no longer the person who I was before, and that person now no longer ever existed, and it's kind of a scary thing to think about. So I don't think I would change anything either, just because even if you change the smallest thing, you never know how big of a change that might have on you. That's not what I said. I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are part of who I am today. Well said. Even if we solved all of the phone wave name subject to changes problems, you wouldn't use it? Even if John Titor said you could use his time machine to travel to whatever time you wish, you wouldn't use it? Even if a blue robot cat from the future were to jump out of your desk and give you a doorway to everywhere, you wouldn't use it? I'm guessing this is a reference to something. I mean, it's definitely a reference to something, I just don't know what. Karisu nods firmly. I wouldn't. But you love experiments, don't you? Something wrong with that? So, basically, you like to experiment on other people while you watch and cackle at the results. You truly are a mad scientist. Why, you...
Done.
Karisu stalks toward me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. I take a look. At Ferris Cup, enemy setup, VLVVLVLL. I don't get it. Me neither.
It's how Ferris Tan plays her cards, can't you tell? You guys are lame.
Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. That is very loud for me. You guys should be happy that I balance audio levels for you, because my audio for my headphones is currently at 50% and my ears are bleeding right now. It's very loud. Be happy I do this for you. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. Don't you hate it when YouTubers don't balance audio levels? I absolutely hate it. It'll be like something really, really loud out of nowhere that just blows your eardrums. I close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. The deal mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However, why do I remember? When I sent a D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. If Daru's D-mail changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent a D-mail.
Did the past change?
Daru looks around in confusion. Wait, Daru, you remember too?
Huh? Remember what?
That you just sent a D-mail. Daru nods. Then I turn to Karisu. She answers before I ask. Of course I remember. What are you... Oh, I see. According to your hypothesis, you and I shouldn't remember sending the D-mail. Which, that just means it didn't change the past, right? He's still lost? Daru, did you beat Ferris in the Ferris Cup?
I don't know.
You said the winner gets Ferris's home cooking, right? Did you eat it? What happened?
I don't know. This sucks.
I checked Daru's send history. As expected, the D-mail as he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the D-mail in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like he wanted. Something. I'll read it. Just like we wanted. There we go. This is the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail, except his didn't change the past. Maybe the past hasn't changed?
I'll try calling Mayushi.
Lukaku. Mayuri-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rainet, so I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime, but when I do, I prefer romance. Of course you do, Lukaku. I'm so not surprised. But I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed in Rainet, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. I'm sorry. God damn it, Lukaku. Who do you think you are? You'll never become the chosen one at this rate. You'll never become the Demon Slayer. Anyway, let's make fun of him for romance. That's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. If you have that much free time, then practice with Samidara. I agree with that one. I'm not even gonna check. What's the attachment? What the fuck is this? On to the future. Rainet formation, completely engrossed in their discussion. Kirari and Tamaru raise their voices. Just what sort of person is Kakaru? Oh my god. You guys can read that if you want. Press pause and read it all if you want. I'm not going to. It's probably just like a haha reference to an anime or something. Kakaru, maybe that's like Kakarot. Maybe it's a Dragon Ball Z thing. Who knows? Who knows? You guys will know if you just read it. He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change. That's odd. Oh, we didn't remember when we changed the past either.
Mayushi? You're still at work, right? Is Ferris down there? She is? Can you ask her if I beat her at the Ferris Cup? Did I get to eat her home cooking? Who lost? I did? Oh. Barely took 5 seconds? Oh. Okay.
Daru's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone. I guess that means the past hasn't changed.
Why? It changed for Okarin, right?
Maybe your foolproof plan wasn't so foolproof. Like, maybe it only gave you a slight advantage. I had the same thought. So did I. Ferris is supposedly a world-class player. Daru's time-travel cheat may not have been enough. Since Ferris-tan defeated you anyway, the past didn't change.
Yeah, but I mean, the game would have played out differently.
That might not be enough to cause world line divergence. Like Okabe said, you need to make a change that's easier to observe, or else there's no point to this experiment. Not that I approve of this experiment or anything. You soon, dear.
No, it's not over yet. I can still fight.
Daru starts typing another mail.
One more time. This time, I'll try sending my past self some more advice. This time, something that'll ensure my victory.
You really want to win that badly? More like he wants to eat Ferris's home cooking that badly.
That's my final answer.
Daru writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says, I won't understand anyway. We activate the phone wave and send the mail through, just like before. In case you forgot, by the way, these videos are very long because this game is very long. If I remember right, this is just off the top of my head, I could be wrong. This game is around 30 hours long, so each episode is around at least 45 minutes. It's usually 45 minutes to an hour, so, you know, since I'm not uploading super regularly, well, I'm not uploading videos super regularly, especially now that I've started college, just watch it in segments, you know, it's that easy, just watch it in segments. Watch a bit someday, watch a bit the next day, watch a bit on your lunch break, you know, whatever, you know how to do it. Oh? Nothing happens, no discharge. Usually it happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident. Well, now it's too late, I guess. Out of time? Looks like it. But...
Oh, but my advice was perfect.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it. We'll postpone the experiment until tomorrow. I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff. After I left yesterday, I was thinking, how exactly does the phone wave make time travel possible? It works like the LHC. Didn't you say the LHC was like a giant microwave? If every microwave could turn into the LHC, then Japan would have black holes popping up everywhere.
Whoa, that sounds worse than earthquakes.
I know it looks like CERN is able to create clear black holes willy-nilly, but that's not supposed to be possible. You can't just press a button and make a black hole. Even if you could, the risk would be unthinkable. It's ridiculous to suggest that a household microwave could generate a black hole. Taito's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, I mean, that's what he said, at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Taito, I don't feel like bringing it up. My point is that there has to be something else going on here. Some outside source must be injecting electrons into this microwave. An outside source of electrons. What could that be? Well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've had enough of this filthy man cave. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to write that report. The girl voices kill me. I could do Huey Kuma for 6 hours. Because that's just me. I could do British narrator for 6 hours. I could do Daru for 6 hours. But once you throw the girl voices at me, rest in peace. Karisu flings her off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about that report, but she was here. So why do we need to write a report?
Makishi's lab coat. Wonder what it smells like.
As Dora reaches for the lab coat to smell Karisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull him down hard. Cut that out! If you have time to be perverted, then go think about how to change the past for tomorrow's experiment. Go watch some porn or something, you weirdo. Maybe that'll be a very boring thumbnail. Is that the thumbnail? You tell me you clicked on the video. Is that the thumbnail? Pretty boring if it is, but hey. Hey. A lot of people watched it when it was the boring space one. The boring space thumbnail, so hey. Hey. Maybe that's the key. There wasn't anything to do after Karisu left. I tried operating the phone wave a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Brawn 2 workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Sweat is dripping off my chin. Delicious. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... Okabe, don't you have anything better to do? What's her voice again? Shit.
Good morning, Mr. Okarin.
No. Shit. What's her voice? Alright. I'm gonna practice her voice. Hopefully I remember to cut it out this time, because last time I tried to practice somebody's voice I didn't cut it out, and then it was very awkward because it was like a solid 45 seconds of me just Okarin. Yeah, it was really awkward, so yeah, hopefully I remember to cut this out. I'll be back. Alright, well, I don't remember exactly what her voice is, and please, God, tell me I forgot to cut that out, or that I remembered to cut that out. But we're just gonna roll with some sort of little child voice, okay? We're just gonna go with it.
Good morning, Mr. Okarin.
I think that sounds way too young. But who cares, right? Who cares? The Tennoji pair come riding in on a moped. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Kuma.
What should I do, Daddy?
I don't think I've ever done that voice before for a video. I'm a little too close. What nonsense are you trying to feed my daughter? Have you not properly educated her, Mr. Braun? This child of yours refuses to call me by my true name. Please do something about it. Who cares? Don't be so picky. Nay, you don't have to listen to what this guy says, okay?
Okay.
Damn, that voice is hard to do without the squeaking.
Okay.
Yeah, totally nailed it. Totally nailed it. Assistant, Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. Damn, dude, we just got roasted. Alright, Karisu. Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. That's a very Huey and Kuma response. That is a Huey and Kuma response if I have ever seen a Huey and Kuma response. I'm not a mere scientist. I'm an insane mad scientist. That is also a very Kuma response. Alright, we'll see what the last one is. These are all very Huey and Kuma things to say. Can I tell her that I want to bang? Is that a choice? I know that's not really a Huey and Kuma thing to say, but if you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. Sure, that sounds a little sexually suggestive. Why not? Nice. Karisu? You're 18. You're 18. How's it going? Call me. Alright, let's move on. The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Bron's about to follow him when... She turns her attention toward the end of the street and instantly brightens up. Why is it Suzuha? I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way. Oh.
Good morning, Ocarina! Mayuri!
I don't know if that voice is changing. I can already feel my throat saying, why are you doing this to me? I actually did my hair for once, guys. Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that I did my hair? I don't know. I'm experimenting with this short hair. I don't know what to do with it yet. Neighbor runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
Good morning, Nei-chan! Good morning.
They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along well with anyone, so it's no surprise. It's because she's adorable. Nay avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance. Daru sometimes complains about that.
What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's chest like that.
Daru. Stop.
No, wait. Maybe it would be better to have Nathan jump into my chest.
That's a child, Daru. That's a child. You fucking weirdo. This internal debate went on for hours.
This is for you, Nei-chan. Enjoy!
Oh man, I have not missed that voice. Mayuri takes some candy out of a convenience store bag and gives it to Nei.
Thank you.
Oh, did the background just changed? I guess it's just like, oh no, go away phone.
I have some for Ocarina too.
She offers me some, which I silently accept.
Why are you sitting out here?
I'm waiting for all the lab ma'ams to assemble.
Are you slacking off?
Why, you chipmunk, do you have to be so blunt? One of these days, I'll teach you to respect me.
Nei-chan? I'm sure Ocarina's thinking about important stuff. Oh, wow.
Good job, Mayuri.
Ocarina, maybe it's too early to make phone wave chan sparkle, right?
Phone wave chan.
Can I go nuke some yakisoba bread?
We removed the door. You can't heat food in it anymore.
Oh, right. That makes me sad. By the way, have you had breakfast?
Nope.
Then let's eat together. We can eat the yakisoba bread cold and then heat up some canned ramen in hot water. Wanna join us, Nei-chan? I'm okay. I ate.
Can you even understand that voice? Oh my god. Oh my god. That voice. That's funny. Maybe not to you guys, but to me. And in the end of the day, what's really important? That I make myself laugh? Absolutely.
Okay.
May waves, then heads back inside the Bronte workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room feel hotter than outside. It doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn off the fan. On the fan. I'm assuming it said on the fan.
Daru-kun and Christian are kinda late, huh?
Indeed, their lack of dedication is appalling. Just then, the sound of braking bicycle comes from downstairs. Wonder who that is. Suzaha. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves. Sob!
Do-do-do, Suzu-san!
If it isn't Shira Mayuri. Do-do-do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sounds like Mayuri if she gained 200 pounds and tried to say it. Oh, Jesus Christ. They seem to have hit it off. Like I said, Mayuri gets along well with everyone. Akabi and Taro, did you talk to Taitor? Maybe. I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent. Come on, you... Oh wait, what's her voice? Come on! You emailed them, didn't you? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yes, but I'm starting to doubt whether you can be trusted. What? Why? What went wrong? Yeah, it's totally her. The John Titor is super her. Super duper her. 100%. Did I do the voice right? I don't even know. We're just gonna go with it, guys. This episode's gonna be a train wreck since it's our first back in a long time, so just go with it. Okay? Just keep rolling. Why is she so flustered? Oh, so you're a Taitor otaku. I guess there's an otaku for everything.
Look, it's Christian!
Uh-oh, she's gonna fight. They're gonna fight. Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kadisu's walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kadisu? I look at Suzaha, her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Kadisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kadisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzaha glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Damn it, that would have been so cool.
Christian, doo-doo!
Good morning. What did you say to the part-time downstairs? Kadisu shrugs her shoulders. Nothing much. I told her if she wanted to say something, she should just say it. I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows. I feel like Suzaha would fuck her up. What did she say? Nothing. She just groaned and, I wonder what's wrong with her.
She's jealous of Makishi's popularity. Duh.
Daru bursts into the lab.
She's thinking, if only I joined the lab instead of her, then I would be having fun with everyone right now. I'm so jealous. Or something like that. I'm telling you, man, 3D as hell.
If she wants my lab mem number, she can have it. What? The lab mem number you carry is the highest credential a scientist could hope to achieve. They sell for millions on the black market, but you would just give it away? It's not exactly a counterfeit passport. Also, shut up. I think I'm getting sick, man. You guys hear that? You hear those boogers in there? There's boogers in no nose. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Mayushi wants everyone to get along.
Well, I don't really care about the little coral anyway. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-mail. Oh. We begin experimenting immediately, even though it's still morning. Electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest, though, I don't care what he thinks. But we are at war. War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows. Damn, and I was doing so well with the reading for the past 41.5 minutes.
Anze-sensei, I want to eat Fair-san's home cooking.
If you give up, it's game over!
Unfortunately, Daru's second email fails to change the past. I get the feeling Rhinet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Sorry guys, my phone went off. I gotta make sure it's nothing important. It was nothing important. Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet. Alright, let's take a look at the phone. I'm sorry, it didn't dance. Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is. Do they have that in, oh, I guess Akihabara, isn't that like the weeb? Isn't that like Weeb Central in Japan? It's like where all of the visitors, all the weeb visitors go. It's like Otaku Central. It's like, I don't know, where all the manga and the anime shit is. So I guess that makes sense why there would be anime girls with boobs out. Unfortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. Alright? Maybe we'll say that, but I would rather pry into her personal life with our response, if possible. Or totally make moves on her. Yes, we're making moves on both her and Karisu. Deal with it. I can imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared. I just really wish there was just like a way, you know, to like, not that. Just really wish, you know, there was a way to go back if you don't like the response. But there isn't, which is why we're forced to do this. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked. Alright, we'll read that in a second. Don't worry. Don't worry. Peaceful. I agree, it's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan. No, we're gonna say the stuff about the anime boobs. Anime boobs is the correct choice. Anime titties are best titties. Never forget that, kids. Never forget that. 2D over 3D every day. 2D girls won't break your heart. Remember that. 2D boys won't break your heart either. Remember that. They'll kind of break your heart when you think about it and you realize, oh yeah, this person's never gonna exist, but you know what? At least you have those positive memories of them. That's all that's important. Looks like, right. We can move on to the next one. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look on Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate. Mary, it's time for you to change the past.
Me? Are you sure? But, what should I change?
Mary looks stumped as she slumps her canned ramen. Slurps! Her canned ramen, not slumps it. I don't even know what that would entail. Slurps! She's slurping the ramen, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry. You gotta remember, I haven't recorded one of these types of videos in over 2 months, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I'll make Luka-kun wear one of my favorite costumes.
How?
By saying Luka-kun, I'm male.
I don't think a simple request is going to change the past. Can't you think of anything easier to change and observe? She slips more ramen. Let's use that canned ramen. Looks like I'm the only one with ideas. You'll send an email to yourself 1 hour ago. Type, I want to eat canned Odin, or something like that. I don't think that's enough to convince her to...
Oh, that might work! When I went to the vending machine today, I spent 10 minutes wondering if I should get canned oden or canned ramen. It was really hard. So
Oh, Okabe just got a little high pitched for a second there. That is a major voice squeak. So, a little push should be enough to make you choose canned oden. Alright, let's go with that.
Okay, but before we change the pass, I gotta finish this ramen first.
Perry starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth. What happens if you don't finish it?
It'll go to waste.
She's so adorable. Oh, of course. Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say. Kurisu's so awkward, but kind of in a cute way as well. We're never gonna romance Mayuri, alright? Mayuri's like a cute little sister, okay? She's like a good friend, little sister, alright? She's not like a, you marry her kind of girl. No offense to you, Mayuri, even though you have no feelings because you're not a real person. Okay, anyway. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I get the phone wave prepped for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned oden, piping hot, and delicious. I just hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate phone wave. This is going to be the one thing that actually changes the past. To send it 1 hour back, we input 1 pound. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Phone wave name subject to change? Activate.
Aw, I haven't sent it yet.
There wasn't enough time to blink. There wasn't enough time to blink. So, 1 second isn't long enough for the discharge to occur. That's what I expected, but it's good to have proof.
What if you tried warming it up beforehand?
Warming it up?
1 second isn't enough, right? So just run the microwave for about 30 seconds without sending a mail. As soon as it's done, run it again with the timer set at 1 second. That should cause the discharge, right?
Any basis for that?
Nope.
Damn. Mayuri, got anything else?
Well, we could change the flavor of rice ball I bought last night.
Do you remember what kind of rice ball you ate last night?
Smoked tuna.
She remembers. Oh. These voices, man, I'm gonna have to stop recording. We're at 49 minutes. I can stop recording soon. She remembers? Impressive. What, you don't remember what you ate last night? I ate taquitos, beef and cheese, with flour. Flour taquitos, because I like flour taquitos over corn taquitos. Fight me, flour's better. Let's go! Actually, I think most people agree, because flour is always sold out, and there's always just a shit ton of corn. Corn taquitos, I'm sorry. You're just not as good.
So, let's change that to, fish eggs.
Ew, what the fuck? Sounds gross. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger. I wonder what that's supposed to be. I grab a coffee at Starbucks. I wonder what that's supposed to be. On the first floor of Yodobashi. I left Mayuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I love how they just change like one fucking letter or just swap the words. Like they don't even try to hide this shit. They don't even make you really think for it. I recall what happened when I sent myself the lot of 6 numbers. The moment I sent that D-mail, I felt a strong tremor. And the world as I knew it changed slightly. I should be like more over here, I guess, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? There we go. There we go. I mean, 51 minutes into the video, so I probably should have done that a long time ago. Whatever. The fact that I had sent an email had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared before the send history. However, it was in my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the pass. What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect, that's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Taito spoke in divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? It would appear so, yes. Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? Because you're the chosen one, duh. Duh. You are the protagonist in the video game, so... Okay. Let's check what this says. My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. Oh, that was part of the story. Shh. I don't have time for this. Yes, you do. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. However, all these mails, no doubt about it, has got to be Kiryu Mocha, the male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she so shy in real life and so persistent in email? How can she so shy? I'm starting to think that this was written in Japanese and translated. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Maybe it could just be a mistake. Who knows? But on that note, before we get to see what this juicy message is, and I'm guessing we're gonna have Mocha be the one that changes the past, since she is a lab mem, unfortunately, because I don't trust her at all. But there's a save. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate it. Once again, I'm very sorry. For one, that the opening of this video was 4.5 minutes, but I'm sure most of you just skipped over that. And two, that this series has taken such a long hiatus. Now that I am back in school, you may think, okay, well that means I'm not gonna get very many episodes of this. Wrong, good sir. Or woman, wrong. Now you will get a lot more episodes of this because it's a lot easier for me when it's a lot easier for me to make videos when I'm in school, because it basically forces me to do homework since I can't use my computer for several hours while videos are rendering. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, then don't worry about it. But don't worry, you're gonna get at least one video a week. I know that's not a ton, but it's more than you got before, right? At least one video Steins Gate a week. Be happy with that. Be content. I'm taking very hard classes, so I will find time at least once a week, and this crowd is so loud. Be happy that I mitigate these audio levels for you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate ya. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe, or don't. That's fine too. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all of you, in the next video. Bye. Pew-pew.